everyone, Smash Tom here. I am going to start another randomized Pokemon run soon, because the last one I did of Emerald, a lot of people really liked it, and I said I was going to do a new one, and I asked a few of those people, well, what would you like to see differently next time, and if what would you like to see next? And a lot of the comments I got were around my team, and that it was a little too overpowered, maybe a bit too much, because I did have a very good team. I mean, I had a Espeon and so on, and I think I had a Muck. I had a Salamence too, I think. It was a pretty tough team. They wanted to give me another challenge, so what I did was I actually got a new randomizer. So this one has a lot of new options, and we're actually going to make the next game pretty difficult for ourselves. But while I boot up the game, I have a request for every viewer of my channel. You can join me as a party member of my Pokemon team in the Let's Play. And here's what I want you to do this time. Instead of writing down a series of Pokemon you want to be, just pick 2 types. But before I get ahead of myself, let's just open up the ROM, because we are going to randomize FireRed next. Don't worry, the next time I'll do something with Pokemon related, it will be a 4th gen game. But now we're doing Gen 3 again for 2 reasons. One, I want to test this new randomizer for a proper playthrough. I have messed around with it a little, but not an actual playthrough. And secondly, I have not recorded any DS games yet. I have an emulator, but I'm not sure how my recorder handles it. So I want to experiment with that some first. So we have booted up FireRed. We are going to change a lot of things here. We are not going to change the statistics or the abilities though. The types will be the same, but this is the kicker. This is what makes this randomized run completely random. We are going to randomize the evolutions with the same typing and force change. I will explain this a little bit. We have randomized evolutions. That means that every Rattata will evolve into something else. Every Pidgey will evolve into something else, not a Pidgeotto. The Pikachu, not into Raichu. The Grimer, not into Muk. The Ralts, not to Kirlia, and so on. I have checked same typing. It says, when selected, randomized evolutions will share at least one type between the source and target. And force change is, when selected, every evolution of a Pokemon will be randomized to something it was not originally. And we're going to change impossible evolutions, so things like Machoke and what else? Porygon and so on can evolve through levels or other items. So now that I've said this, if you want to join me as a party member on the Let's Play, instead of picking an actual Pokemon, pick 2 types you like. Because it's going to be... I have Ground and Poison. If I encounter the very first ground Pokemon I see, I'll capture it, I'll name it Smash Tom, and he'll be in my team. However, it will be a ground Pokemon that can actually evolve. But it will not evolve into what it is supposed to evolve. So we could either end up with a very awesome team, or we could end up with an extremely awful team. There's no way to tell. So that will make the Let's Play a lot more interesting and also a lot more difficult if we get bad luck. Let's move to the starters. They will be random, basic Pokemon with 2 evolutions. We'll give him a random held item and we'll ban bad items. So we'll not get Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. We'll get 3 Pokemon that can evolve. There's no telling what. Static Pokemon will be randomized, so every legendary will be a different legendary, but more importantly, every static Pokemon in the game will be different. So in this case, you will buy a different Pokemon from the guy in the Mount Moon Poké Center. It will not be a Magikarp. It will be something else. In-game traits then change, because I will not trade anything really. Then we get to the movesets. This will not be changed, but we will randomize the movesets completely. Every Pokemon starts with 4 moves, yes. And yeah, that's about it for this bit. The trainer Pokemon will be random. The rifle will carry through the Pokemon it got on in the beginning. The trainers will use legendaries. They will have randomized trainer names. And yeah, okay. Level modifier, was that it? Yeah. Percentage level modifier. We can make the game harder or easier for ourselves. We are going to give every single trainer in the game a 10% level modifier. So that means a level 10 Pokemon normally will be level 11. It might not seem much, but you know, a few levels here and there can totally make the difference, especially early on. Wild Pokemon will be area 1-to-1 mapping, so every area will have the same Pokemon. However, if you go to a second cave, it will not have the Pokemon of the first cave. And we will not encounter legendaries in the wild. That's a little too ridiculous. Then we get to the TMs. The TMs will be random. The move tutors will be random. The TM compatibility will not change. The move tutor compatibility will not change. Field items are random and bad items. And miscellaneous tweaks. I want the national Pokédex because unfortunately in Fire Red, if you have Pokemon that can evolve into something that was only available in the second gen, something like Crobat, or if you have a Pichu, it will not actually evolve because it's considered something of the second gen and onward, and those evolutions do not work in Fire Red Leaf Green until you have obtained the national Dex, or at least completed the Elite Four. So that's why I put that there. So I think we're done here. I am going to save, and we're going to the area where I'll save my game. GBA, FireRed YouTube, save. And I want to make a log file. No. Done. We are done. The file is ready. However, I will not start just yet. I will keep this video up for roughly a week. So that gives you guys enough time to respond. At the moment I have 3 entries for this Let's Play. So there's still plenty of room. So please, send in whatever you want to be. I want a nickname, I want a gender, and I want 2 types you really like. So, hopefully we can make this into another awesome randomized run. So, I'll see you soon with this, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's make it another joyful ride. Joyful. Make it another enjoyable experience. You get the thing I want to say. So, by the way, if you want to get this randomizer, here's the link right here. Pokehex.dabomstu.com randomizer. I'll just leave this on for a while. You can see it down here, up here, down the settings button. So, okay, I'll stop talking for now. I'll see you soon when we start this randomized run. So I hope to get a lot of entries. See you soon, guys.